Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. Okay, my know was kind of good, but kind of boring. Okay, I'll get through it. Okay, so we open up with LA. It says Los Angeles, so it's like okay. I literally had to say what's going on there because it's not that I forgot. It's just I was into the Claire storyline, and now that Claire's home, I'm like okay. But I forgot Noah's was in the hospital there. But after the um after the reveal of Noah and the new face and everything, it got kind of boring again because I was like, okay, what are they gonna say? So now he's out of the hospital. He checked himself out of the hospital, and now he's literally out of the hospital, and they don't know where he is at all. Okay, so they have Joshua Morrow and Sharon Case worried about where he is. And that makes sense because they're parents, right? So Joshua Morrow says, and I had to like stop myself from laughing at that point. Hopefully he's holed up in a motel with Sienna. He said that. Otherwise, he's really in trouble. So of course, the magic of technology or whatever, he's able to call his father and warn him from the hospital about Noah and where he is. Okay, now, one little bone I have to pick about it. Okay, which I have to go back a little. Because Noah had an affair or something with Sienna, I'm going to say affair because she's married. Okay? That means he also cheated on Allie. Now, the reason, okay, okay, I have to like calm down. The reason why I'm so pissed off about it is twofold. We have not seen the character of Ali forever. And then also, that's one of the couples that was young love, and I was all into it. And I still am, by the way. Okay? So you mean to tell me that the breakup or the cheating happened off camera and we don't even get to see Allie's reaction because they kind of tiptoed around it and said that I tried to get information from Allie, but she wasn't. Or Jack was talking to Nikki, I think, and said, "Well, yeah, I was trying to get information from Allie, but she wasn't exactly forthcoming, so I don't think that." She was involved, but I don't know at what point it was. I'm like, okay, so you mean to tell me everything happened off camera, which I hate. Okay? The point of having a soap opera is to show me everything that's happening here. Okay. So that aside, besides the whole "Where's Noah" thing, okay, the only other interesting part is that which is not even interesting at this point because Victor, we all know Victor's gonna take revenge or whatever on Jabot, on Jack, specifically because Victor. Have you ever had somebody who can hold a grudge for a really long time? Okay, well, if you have a person like that, they don't hold a candle to Victor Newman. We're talking 30 freaking years. Okay? The last thing that he remembers is that Jack, he forgets the part that Jack helped Nikki gain her sobriety back. The thing he focuses on is his methodology. So, yeah. Okay. Um, and it's kind of funny. There was a funny moment too where because Jack and Nikki are friends. Well, Jack and Nikki were involved for a time before she got involved with Victor, but whatever. But now at this point, they're friends, right? So they're catching up, and he's saying, "How's Victor?" And she's saying, "How's Diane? Is she has she shown her true colors, or is she still playing the good mother and wife?" And then he says, It's so nice for us to be friends so we can catch up like this. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Now, forget that for a minute. Just keep that all in mind for future reference. Okay. Because Jack, I mean, Victor is really gonna go after um Kane, but also Jabba. But I already told you the plan for Jabba. So kind of have that in your memory so that whenever it happens, we can say, remember when I said X? Okay. But he's really gonna go after Kane, and the reason I say that is because and this is another thing I don't really like because see, I'm trying to get into the thing where I like new storylines, you know, like shake it up, put a couple together that I didn't see coming. I like that kind of stuff. Okay. But they're dangling the carrot of putting Lily and Kay back together. The reason I say dangling the carrot is because every time that it looks like Kane is going to move on, he doesn't move on. And she still holds a special place for him in her heart. And I know she has kids and everything. Okay, and I get the whole, like, I get that aspect. But I'm saying, if that man did you so dirty, why are you so forgiving of him? I don't get that part. So, anyway, okay, you put that together with the fact that Jack, Victor is talking to, um, what's his name? Adam. And he says, oh, I hope for Lily's sake she stares clear away from him because I'm really gonna, stick it to him or something like that. I'm like, okay, Lily, stay away from Kate. Okay, so, okay, I'm kind of like disappointed and I'm trying to like deal with the disappointment because I was all gung ho for um uh, Phyllis and Kane finally they finally kissed each other and it finally led to something. And I'm like, yay! Woohoo! Okay, short lived because Phyllis is into it, Kane is not. And the reason, well, I have a concrete reason why I think that, but he's always been wishy washy with her. And he's always been like, I want to get back together with Lily. Everything else has been wishy washy. Um, and so Phyllis feels like she won something by getting him in bed, but he had no emotion behind it because as soon as they were done, um, she got in the shower and she was trying to say, they should get the shower together. Okay, so he let her believe that, but then behind her back, kind of, he was trying to break her code and see the AI software or whatever. So it's really weird. Okay, the water is running, so you think Phyllis is taking a shower, right? Meanwhile, she's talking to him, he's talking to her, and he's saying all this stuff. But meanwhile, he's trying to get her password to get in her computer. And then I say kind of because at the very last minute, and you literally had to be watching it with your eyeballs. She gets out of the shower and is watching him try to get her password or think of her password so she knows what's going on. So the thrill of the whole thing is dead. It's gone in 5 seconds. You know that movie Gone in 60 Seconds? No, this was gone in 5 seconds. Only there weren't any cars involved. Anyway, I was just trying to make it kind of funny. Sorry. All right. So that's it. All right. So now we're in a waiting pattern to see what happens next. All right. Bye, everybody.